Alright, Shalom. Hallelujah. La Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushua, Ba'ashem, B'chak, Kodash. Ilbanis, the Apostle Elzevary Millstone, Shalom, so hopeful elect. Shabbat your clone for the GMS Cleveland camp. We'll win a edifying lesson. A quick hit. We missed this at camp Saturday. I wanted to do the lesson earlier, but it's spirit on me right now to do it. You see it on the screen. Brothers been talking about this. It's so-called, this Esau. I don't know exactly what I'm gonna give this title, but this is who I'll probably give this title. This is who Esau really is, okay? This is who the so-called white boy really is. He's not, like I was going to on the line Saturday, he's not a doctor, a lawyer, a white knight, a savior, okay, here to save everybody. He's not some super intelligent guy. He's really a freak, a weirdo Satanist. This is who Esau really is right here. You see it says, BBC presenter jailed for raping 42 dogs to death. Alright? This is what Esau really is, man. He's not the fake bravado and the fake, like I said, the fake apprentice, it's like an appearance that he puts on. Like it's going to say what? Marvel not for Satan, Satan himself has transformed into an angel of light. Esau, Edom, he really puts on that persona like he's just this knight in shining armor, man. But this is who Esau really is behind closed doors, and the Lord's exposing this devil, man. Alright? When Apostle Gabar was doing that series, well, that's like damn near 2 years ago now, and now going 2 or 3, going to expose him, okay? And that's what we're doing with the spirit power. How about Shemal Shai? It's like it's going to say, what? We're mighty through the Most High. We're pulling down the strongholds. Okay, we're pulling down that spiritual stronghold, that lie, that deception that Esau had. That he was just again the knight in shining armor. He's everybody. He's Superman. He's Captain America. He's a Batman. He's all these different characters who saving the day. He's James Bond. All right, no. In real life, Esau's the devil, man. He's the wicked. He's the one the world needs saving from. And that's what Yahweh Shai, the Messiah, a so-called black man, is coming back to do. All right, who the world only calls Jesus Christ. Okay, he has a real Hebrew name. His name is Yahweh Shai. All right, he's a so-called black man. He's not a so-called white boy. He's coming to save the world from this devil, man. Because this is what this motherfucker's doing. This is what this dude is into. This is not a spin-off case. Because you have, even among Israel, you have certain wicked Israelites and certain heathens who indulge in these practices, but by far the one who does this the most, who does this often, is always Esau. It's like school shootings. I'm sure you can find so-called mass school shooting, okay, where a motherfucker is crazy and starts shooting up everybody who never did no harm to him. And you can find here and there a heathen or an Israelite who would do that. But what? Who's doing it the most though? Who's known for literally going against, he having a bad day, alright, he's not popular, so he goes to school and he shoots everybody up, even nobody who did no harm to him. It's always Esau, man, alright? Who's always laying with animals? Esau, man, alright? Again, the heathen do this shit too. You have the occasional wicked Jacob does it, but again, Esau does it the most, man. He's undefeated when it comes to this shit, man. Alright, so let me go ahead and read this. It says, the former BBC animal expert. See, that's what Esau Edom does. If Esau Edom is a pedophile, he likes dealing with 5-year-old boys, then what he'll do, he'll become a teacher or some type of profession that deals with little kids to get close to his prey. So that's what this Edomite did. He's a so-called animal expert, so he can get close to his animals to rape them, man. That's bugged out. This dude laying with animals, man. This dude is perverse, bro. Okay? This is what being a pervert is, because in this modern world, well, I can't even say modern world, this Edomite ruled world, this loser, this weirdo that's in power, he has the narrative, like, the cliche that a little boy or a man's a pervert because he likes looking at naked women. That's not the true definition of a pervert. A pervert is something that you're perverse. You're perverting the natural way of something. That's natural for a man to desire a woman, and for a woman to desire a man. That's normal. See, what pervert is a man desiring a man. That's what's perverse. That's perverted. You're perverting sex. What's perverse is what this devil's doing is laying with dogs. That's perverse, man. That's what being a pervert is. All right, this fucking devil, he's making shit up, man. Alright, it's like, let me turn, I'm driving, let me get over real quick on the freeway. Bear with me. It says a former BBC expert, Adam Robert Corden Britton, had been sentenced to 10 years and 5 months. Again, only 10 years, bro. I'm gonna read the law after this, man. Well, the law says you're supposed to put him to death, man. Alright, you ain't supposed to give him a person 10 years, man. People like this don't belong on the earth, man. Alright? It says be given 10 years and 5 months in prison after pleading guilty to a series of appalling crimes against dogs and young children. So again, he was raping young children too. All right. Originally from the UK and currently living in Australia, was a senior researcher in crocodiles at Charles Darwin University. Hey, ain't that some shit? At Charles Darwin University. That's another one of these devils that these Edomites lord and praise, man. But it's another weirdo making shit up. Charles Darwin, what do they call it? Natural selection. This dumbass shit that he making up. Alright? Man, that's what these devils do. They give themselves these lofty titles and so-called the Esau, Edom, his society. He made up all these different little degrees and shit that so-called co-signs you to make you smart. But this is what these motherfuckers are really doing, man. Laying with animals, laying with fucking 5-year-old kids, man. Alright? It says he's is a senior researcher in crocodiles at Charles Darwin University and served as an expert and scientific advisor for BBC documentaries Life in Cold Blood and Walking with Dinosaurs. It's like I'm driving, so bear with me, man. I'm going around the curve. Man, this devil, bro. This is what Esau's into, bro. Esau's not into women like that. Esau, I mean, I heard from a brother, I'm a wife from New Orleans camp. He said it's very heavy. Like Esau, Edom, he sees women as a means to an end. He sees women like, I have to lay down with them so I can reproduce to keep my lineage going. But he don't actually desire women. That's Israelite men's spirit. All right. Esau like little boys, like you do like dogs, bro. And that's why I always crack up. I always make the joke, but I'm serious. My brothers know I always make this point. Here it is. You got Eve, who these women who worship Esau, especially a fucking black woman. All right, they worship Esau. They want to get with Esau, but Esau don't got time for you. He's too busy fucking dogs. Literally, he's literally too busy fucking dogs, bro. All right. Be a normal Edomite with a wife and kids, so-called normal. Like he had the facade of being normal, but then behind closed doors at work, this is what the motherfucker's doing, man. He's raping dogs and putting the shit on camera. All right. He's a part of the National Geographic series Nature Untamed. Britain secretly constructed a dog torture chamber in his family home. See, where he would take dogs bought or rescued to be subjected to what the judge deemed inconceivable depravity, man. Bruno would film himself raping and torturing dogs to be posted to a Telegram channel of like-minded individuals. So again, like I said, this isn't one spin-off Edomite. This is a bunch of like-minded individuals, man. All right, a bunch of like-minded Edomites. You know that Telegram group was filled with Telegram, this little messenger site and shit. That group was filled with nothing but with fucking Edomites in that bitch, bro. Sharing videos of them raping dogs, man. This is what Esau, Edom, this is what the so-called white boy's into. And this is why he's not fit to be in power, man. The Lord got it. I was sure to say what? The Lord, if he didn't come back, he didn't shorten the days, no flesh left to be saved, man. All right? It says it will provide tips on how best to construct a dog torture room to acquire dogs and how many he had killed. So again, this dude... Bro, you can't even make this shit up, man. This is the shit Esau Edom was doing, bro. This dude literally got a whole fucking forum where he's explaining and helping other Edomites perform his wicked acts as well, man. This is what this dude's into, bro. But we're wrong for saying Esau Edom was the devil and that the Lord's gonna wipe this nigga out, man. Ain't that some shit? These dumbass niggas that come up to the camp and criticize us and have negative things to say about us, you'll never see these niggas doing a video about this. Calling Esau Edom out for his crimes, man. Fucking ridiculous, bro. Dude making dog torture porn, man. This dude is a weirdo, man. This is a weirdo, bro. Man, bro. It says when one of the dogs was able to be identified from his collar, Britain's crimes were exposed, as were the sexual images of children. It's like him driving again. Sexual images of children were exposed. It's like of the worst kind found in his laptop. All right. It says in addition to his sentence, which was described by at least one MP as pathetically weak, Britain will be banned from ever owning an animal again. His lord had argued that he should merely be barred from owning mammals, and as he did not rape his beloved crocodiles, bro. This is fucking folly, bro. This is Jeremiah 49 verse 10. It says, I have made Esau bare, I have uncovered his secret places, and he shall not be able to hide himself. His seed is spoiled, and his brother and his neighbor, he is not, man. Okay? So Esau, Edom was made bare. He's not able to hide himself. The Lord is exposing this devil by having stories like this be brought out for the whole world to see. Okay? His seed is spoiled. Yeah, his seed is spoiled, man. Alright? Again, his sons and daughters are just even more freaks and weirdos in this modern time now. You got the alphabet community. But that's Esau's spirit. That's what he's naturally about, man. Okay? And his brother and his neighbors, he is not. He's been brought to naught, man. Okay? Leave thy fatherless children, right? Because Esau, he's been made fatherless now. You got a bunch of instances of things happening to the dad. Okay, you got a family, an Edomite, a man, woman, and child, and something happens to the father, and now the woman's a widow. That's good, man. That's where curses coming upon you. That's what happened in the kingdom. He's putting these Edomite men to death, and he's going to leave his women and children fatherless, man. All right? Leave his women widows. Leave thy fatherless children, I will preserve them alive, right? I'm going to put your children in slavery. It says, and let thy widows trust in me. Right, you see that right now. You got the Edomite woman, she coming, she want to deal with the Israelite man. And part of it, like I always say, I always make this point. See, Eve, she's so fucking bewitched by the serpent. She look at Esau's riches and shit, and she's showing all of that. But see, these Edomite women, they know about Esau. Because see, they're not as fazed by Esau's wealth. See, again, like I said, bro, Esau, see, these Edomite women, they grow up in that shit. They grow up in a nice suburban neighborhood. They grow up in a nice middle class, upper middle class household. So they're used to money and shit. So, and again, they grow up around the Edomite men. These Edomite men are their brothers, they're their fathers, they're their uncles, they're their cousins. They know these motherfuckers are weird. They're losers. All right, they're into this type of weirdo shit. They know this, man. That's why they grow up. I ain't dealing with no Edomite man. I'm gonna deal with a Jake. I'm gonna deal with an Israelite man, whether it be from northern or southern kingdom, man. Okay. Either my woman, they see through that fucking facade, man. It's all the spirit, man. All right. I didn't make this long, bro. Let me get this precept. I'm driving to the Slovakia. Find a law. He does a label beast, man. It is crazy, bro. The fact the Lord even has to have it in the law. I mean, people are so fucking bugged out. Exodus 22, damn, it's fucking sun, bro. God damn. Exodus 22 and Exodus 22 and 19. Whoso lieth with the beast shall surely be put to death. All right, so you ain't supposed to lie with the beast, man. It's like it's another one. Leviticus 20 and verse 15. It says, and if a man lie with the beast, he shall surely be put to death, and you shall slay the beast. So if a fucking man or woman, okay, rapes an animal and lays with an animal, you gotta kill both of them. Both of them gotta be put to death. You'll give them a 10-year, 5-month prison sentence, man. That's madness, bro. Again, more is proof. Esau, even the so-called white boy, he doesn't judge righteously, man. He don't judge by the law of the Lord. It says, if a man lie with the beast, he shall surely be put to death, and he shall slay the beast. And if a woman approach unto any beast and lie down thereto, all right, thou shalt kill the woman and the beast. They shall surely be put to death. Their blood shall be upon them, man. You see? So he ain't supposed to lie with animals, man. It's that simple. So Lord willing, edifying quick hit. Give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Shimmy, Al-Shah, Bashim, Kakabash. Double honor, Apostle, great millstone. Shalom to hopeful elect, man. Bible ball, man. Shalom.
And Shalom, first and foremost, I'd like to give all praise to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rakakadash. Double honor to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone who are teaching this truth in sincerity. And a shout out to Akim out there in the four corners of the earth proclaiming this truth. Braka the Yahweh, Braka the Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rakakadash, Brakatum. So, Esau, to justify this kind of behavior, well, you know, the alphabet community, LGBTQ, is now called the LGBTQ+, making, you know, pedophilia, you know, and lying with beasts a normality, right? Well, that's not the only place where he normalized it. Do you remember a movie called Clerks 2? I'm sure that a lot of you members of the elect would remember this, but this is where they justified fucking a donkey in the ass as part of an act. Yes, they made this movie Clerks 2, which is a comedy of Jay and Silent Bob, but fucking a donkey up the ass was a normality, but you can see how popular this movie is now. I'm not going to show that part. But they made it a normality. You know, one of the main comedians that worked at that store, you know, thought, okay, well, we'll get a monkey and we'll have this guy fuck it up the ass. So, I don't even know if that's within the photos, but there's so many photos from this movie. So I got to get into it a little bit. Because I don't think they'll show that in these still photos, but they normalized it, you know, as if it's normal for a man to want to lie with a beast, you know. And it's towards the end of the movie, and it's something that they did, you know, it's something that he paid for. He paid this other guy to fuck a monkey up the ass, or fuck a donkey up the ass. Yeah. And they normalized it, because this is a very, very popular movie, you know. Aside from that part, it actually was a funny movie, but oh yeah, and then they normalized the term porch monkey, which was a slur, but nonetheless though, he just said, oh well, that's not a racial slur. But nonetheless though, it should be somewhere around here, because this is pervert. Well, okay, this is some of the tie-down areas. But the guy was supposed to be getting married to the other girl, and so as part of the bachelor party, he thought, and this is the guy that did it, this is the guy that actually paid someone else to fuck a donkey up the ass as part of an act. Just trying to find it. I don't think that they'll show stills of it. But this movie was very popular, and it normalized it. Ah, there it is, right there. In this scene, which of course you can't really show too much, but nonetheless, this guy here was paid to fuck this donkey up the ass. Yeah, and it was paid for in this movie. Making it normal, just showing you how perverse Esau Edom is. Protests rage against Hindus in Bangladesh. The leader of the interim government condemned the atrocities, describing them as heinous. Protests erupted in Bangladesh over communal violence that has been reported following the ouster of Prime Minister Hassani and the swearing in of an interim government. Hassani resigned last Monday and fled to India after weeks of nationwide demonstrations over quota system for government jobs, who was criticized for favoring people with connections to Hasina League Party. Nonetheless, though, you know, they stormed her building and pretty much ousted her. She resigned. Protests started peacefully, but quickly turned violent, reportedly resulted in more than 400 deaths. And keep in mind, though, that false flag events like this one already happened, better known as the January 6th. What do you think that they won't do here? You know, things are going to come back to roost here in Babylon, just like what you've seen there. New documents show the FBI implemented nationwide social media monitoring ahead of the 2022 midterms. So like everything else, well, you already know that videos were taken down. I was off of YouTube for the longest over the idea of misinformation, right? Pattern of surveillance and legal pressure reflects a broader governmental approach that views alleged misinformation as a law enforcement issue. The stance has led to significant concerns about free speech, especially given recent cases where individuals face prosecution for online activities deemed misleading by authorities. You know, if you said anything against you know what, you know, your video came down. America's first legal disclosed documents obtained through the lawsuit against the FBI and the Department of Justice, accusing them of concealing federal records that detail government-sponsored censorship by the Biden-Harris administration before the 2022 elections. So, like everything else, though, you weren't to oppose anything that they do. Nuclear plants seriously damaged in Ukraine attack. 2 drone strikes started a fire that devastated cooling tower at Russia's Zaporozhye power plant. Now, Ukraine is known for hitting this power plant. It's been reported on many times. Ukraine drone on Russia's Zaporozhye nuclear power plant started a fire at the facility and caused serious damage to one of its cooling towers, Nuclear Power Agency's Rostom has said. Its CEO also noted that the attack represented a completely new level of targeted aggression aimed at the infrastructure of nuclear facilities. You know, so it's almost like anything goes. So this is going to pick up a lot. IAEA confirms no impact on nuclear safety at Zaporižž's power plant fire. The geopolitical environment in Eastern Europe and the Middle East, aka Southeast Asia, is quickly heating up, with Ukraine at center of attention on Sunday evening. Europe can breathe a major sigh of relief after alleged drone strike on the Russian-occupied Zaporižž's nuclear power plant has been reported as having no impact on nuclear safety. So in other words, okay, you know, even though they fired at it, it's still okay. But just showing that there's no ends to the lengths that they'll go through. Because you can guarantee that part of their plans is probably to do a false flag, you know, nuclear attack on Ukraine and blame Russia for it. I don't put it past them. Living on lies, Israeli claim of killing Hamas members at Gaza City school debunked. In other words, it was more fake Zionist news, you know, saying that, oh yeah, we targeted Hamas. No, you didn't. You targeted a school with children. After the Israeli massacre claimed to have killed 19 members of Hamas in its latest attack on Gaza school to justify the massacre, investigations revealed the victims were all ordinary Palestinian civilians. And most of them had already been killed in previous strikes, the so-called Hamas members, that is. So they didn't kill any Hamas members, they just killed a bunch of Palestinians, which is what they enjoy doing. And Babylon the Great, America, supplies them with the tools that they need. Israeli state says Iran poised for major retaliation. U.S. deploys sub, hurries carrier group. A major shift in its recent assessment of Iran's intentions. Israeli intelligence reportedly now believes that Iran is preparing a major strike on Israeli state after all. No shit, it just took them some time. Israeli defense minister shared his country's latest assessment that U.S. Secretary Austin in Sunday conversations, Axios reported telling Austin that Iranian actions signify the country is readying for major strike. Also on Sunday, Gallant told Israeli Defense Forces unit that hit Iran and Hezbollah are threatening to harm us in a way that they haven't done in the past. Well, like everything else though, you know, of course this is escalating because at least the flock would draw everyone in. Iran's senior military commander in Russia, crusher response to Israeli state is on its way. So yeah, they're affirming that yeah, you can best believe there will be retaliation. Senior Iranian military official asserts that Islamic Republic's harsh revenge on the Israeli regime over the assassination of Hamas leader in the Iran capital of Tehran is fast approaching. The retaliation is on its way, Brigadier General, Deputy Coordinator, said in Russia on Sunday. So like everything else though, yeah, it's getting ready to happen. Iran Iron Dome failure. Overnight Hezbollah missile salvo on northern Israeli state leads to speculation. Well, like everything else though, that means that Iron Dome is shit, and if you can't even block Hezbollah, imagine what Iran's going to do. Because Lebanon is able to penetrate it. Get right through it. So the Iron Dome ain't really shit. It's about as good as the Patriot missile system, which we were led to believe was a good system. It doesn't do shit. Ukraine has it, but Russia's still superior to that. "142 martyrs in occupation massacres committed in Gaza over the past 48 hours. Palestinian Health Ministry and Monday Israeli occupation committed 3 massacres in Gaza Strip over the past 48 hours, causing the martyrdom of 142 and the injury of 150. The number of victims of ongoing Israeli aggression has reached to 39,897 martyrs and 92,152 wounded. while a number of victims are still under the rubble of destroyed buildings, the ministry said in a statement. 16 Palestinians were martyred and dozens were injured in the occupation shelling of various areas in the Strip. So that's what's going on there. And got one more here. Actually, I can't read that. That has to be in the longer version of this, but nonetheless, though, we see a lot of escalation here. And, well, we know that Esau is a proud man and neither stayeth at home. And that's right, this devil is being exposed. So we are at the time that the Most High is exposing this devil for what he is. Jeremiah chapter 49, verse 10. I have made Esau bare, I have uncovered his secret places. He shall not be able to hide himself, his seed is spoiled, and his brethren and his neighbors, and he is not. This guy is nothing more than a fucking pedophile. He's a pervert. And you gotta fucking watch out for him. Anybody that's eyeballing your kid, want to spend too much time with him? How many times of these children's shows do you find out the guy was either a faggot or a child molester, right? Well, no wonder why they put it in the LGBTQ+, because you got to protect these pedophiles. That's what it's really about, is pedophilia protection. Because that's what the 1% are really, really into. But like everything else, this play Babylon the Great will be destroyed. For thus saith the Lord Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, they whose judgment was not to drink of the cup have surely drunken. That's talking about the Israelites. And art thou he that shall altogether go unpunished? Thou shalt not go unpunished, but thou shalt surely drink of it. So like everything else, though, you've had lawyers, you've had a whole bunch of people to get you off. You have LGBTQ+ defending your perverseness, your perversion. But like everything else, though, this judgment is coming. For I have sworn by myself, saith the Most High, that Bozrah, which is also known as Babylon the Great, shall become a desolation, a reproach, a waste, and a curse, and all the cities thereof shall be perpetual waste. And that is by way of that nuclear destruction. So that's what's coming. Esau will not be able to hide himself. He's going to get exposed more and more. And that's what we are to do as prophets, is expose him. The Most High is going to bring forth this punishment. So hopefully this has been edifying. And like everything else, though, look to the longer length of this to catch the other two parts. Shalom, Barak the Yahweh, Barak the Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem Rakakadosh, Wa Abab Baal. Brakatum, Jehovah Elect. Shalom.